It's another fine day on Bardwell 2, and we're hanging out with this glowworm. And QB and I realized that, wait a minute, we totally missed a step. In the last episode, all we had to do was activate the shield thing, whatever it's called, this ancient bucket over here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. I have just crafted several more light shards, and I think we are pretty set for today's episode. So let's see, since this thing had a marker on it, totally missed this in the last episode, so let's see what happens when we throw this right here. Well, look at that. Act 8. Shield breaker is complete. Freeing home planet. Return to... What? Okay, well, let me walk back over here to the Guardian. If I read that correctly, we're returning to our own system? That seems kind of quick. I have a feeling that it's going to take an excessive amount of grinding to be able to do anything over there. But let's find out. Hey, Glowworm. You have built quite the team. You have all you need. You have built quite the team. You have all the needed tools to return home now. Your queen needs you. If you need, take your time before facing the danger. Activate more temples and reinforce the red darkness resistance. When you are ready, you should set course for Quberion and restore the light in the galaxy. Well, right on. So that's probably going to be another 40 hours from now before we can even think about doing that. But let's see what it's going to take. We'll hop up to the ship and have a little look-see. Up, and away! So we're just going to go ahead and jump into space, see if we can hop over to our home planet and honestly just take a little look. If we end up getting brutally murdered by the red darkness, we can always just resave because, you know, it is the name of the game. Well, it's the name of my game. Save and save often. And while I'm saying that, I might as well do it. Let's go over to the... Wait a minute. We don't even have to do that. We are going to this little marker over here, which is only 3 stops away. So that's pretty cool. We have not been to Bozak, Ardina, and we've certainly not been to Quberion, so let's head that way. We can find this magic marker over here. Okay, I think we've got warp cells in place. Yes, we do. QB, buckle in. This might be a bumpy ride. QB, I hope you pack snacks. Okay, we have reached our home system. It is full of red darkness and technology. So, we've at least completed this. Liberate the Quberion system. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's see what's in this system. Oh, everything's just chock-a-block full of contamination. Awesome. And surprisingly, there's no pirates in this system, but I guess maybe there wouldn't be since it was our home system. It was probably already kind of secure until the darkness took over. So, I don't even know where we'd start. I guess from the beginning. Okay, there is a temple on Quberion 1. Let's see if we can even go over there, but we need to take care of... Wow, okay. What is this marker going to? Well, let's jump over there and find out. We at least have a space station. Liberate the Quberion space station and portal. Oh, you know what? Let me disengage real quick and go ahead and save because this is probably going to be a space battle that my epic talents may not be able to survive. But if nothing else, at least we've jumped over here to see what's going on. Okay, cruise is active, but oh my God. What? There's a whole bunch of people over here and they're Mark 1, so that's may not be too bad. There's a lot of them. Oh, this is a drone. Never mind. I thought it was something more significant, but I'm not going to discount this fellow. I don't want to use too many of my missiles just yet. Okay. Who is shooting at me? Just shot that out of nowhere. Okay. It is the size of a barn. Can I hit it? Here we go. Okay. We are taking some damage because I'm just sitting here floating around like a total idiot, but you know, whatever. Okay, cool. Got 2 of them down of 30, 40. I ain't got time for you. Okay, here's another one coming on from over here. Yeah, they're not coming up on my head. Let me see. That's interesting. I can't quite see them. Did I pass by him? Nope. How many? I only have 9 rockets left. Come on, Top Gun. We got this. QB, your nickname is not going to change to ice. Don't worry. Okay. What? What does he have? 1 hit point left and he's going to take me out? It would be nice if we could track these little turds. Okay, I guess I can wait for him to come to me. May not be the best idea. Okay, well, let's drop what the normal save here and see if we can continue on with this possible mistake. Okay, I'm not quite sure where we start with this. Let's go ahead and pick this stuff up. It might be some valuable loot. Okay, so far, not really. For a level 30 system, these guys are dropping a bit of garbage. Meh, I've seen better. Okay, well, I don't know about you, but it looks like I've gotten much better at this. Maybe. I think I'm just circling this thing around. Ring around the rosy. Why do I even have this? Yeah, I'm not gonna bring you stars. I'm already flying through the stars. Well, I can't even use my rockets. Let me get out of my seat real quick, because that always helps. I mean, that's what, real world pilots do, right? Hilarious if I just destroyed the space station by mistake. Okay, space friends. I have no idea what we're doing here, but I think it's worth a Google. With our friends at Google, we were able to determine that it seems we have to activate the shield breaker, which we obviously just turned on and built. But you have to get closer to the planet. And then I guess you go to your menu. It's that. Oh, okay. Wow. That was kind of easy. So we just have to do that with every, no more shield. What? I have no batteries left. Wait, yeah, I do. I think this game just suddenly had a stroke, because I certainly did. So I ended up choosing Quberion 2 because it looks like the least amount of objectives to it. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I don't know. It just seemed easier. Let's at least give it a go and see what happens, because wow. Oh my God. There's a whole bunch on this planet. I guess there would be. Okay. This is the mobile light weapon in the middle. Here's the regular one. So we've got 4 locations it looks like that we need to cleanse. And that is okay, because I actually just created quite a few light shards. So trying to prepare for, I didn't know what I was preparing for. I just had the materials, went ahead and crafted them. Okay, but hopefully, since this is a higher tier system, level 30 with max tech, we can hopefully get some good loot out of this too. If I could find this thing, maybe I should, I don't know, get closer. That would help. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna give this a go. It might be just a supreme fail, even for me. Oh, it's a walker. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna use the doorway here. Open up. Oh, whoops. That was not what I was intending to do. And that was, thank you. Good timing, because that was about to end poorly. Oh no, I forgot I'm supposed to shoot this thing before it regenerates. Oh, thank God. You only have about 10, 15 seconds. We've got some space turds out here. Hubie, get my diaper. I might need it. Okay, well, one location is taken care of. I'm kind of actually a little nervous. I swear I keep hearing things in my ears and my headphones, like something's around me. Okay, well, that's hilarious. We've already got all those things for QB, but whatever. I guess he has spares. Plenty of spares at this point. Stay away from the queen. Okay, well, moving on. That was sure exciting. Where does one put all this crap? Health pack 1? Where the hell did those come from? So the first one wasn't too big of a challenge. We will see how this next one goes. This one looks, yeah, one of the domes. This will probably have turrets on it. Yes, it does. So I'm not gonna get too terribly close, but you can see that there is just a ton of, man, this place is just infested with that red stuff. Let me see if I can on the top of my ship and shoot some of these turrets so I can get closer. That actually might make sense. So then I can use the light weapon. Oh, and roll 1, don't fall off the ship. Okay, but again, it might be one of those issues where I cannot shoot through the shield. Nope. Well, you know what? Let's see if this is gonna make a difference. If I jump down here to my death, I think they can hit me. Nice. Okay, what are you doing, fella? Yeah, that's definitely a level 30 person, enemy or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I can get close enough without getting a much higher, what is this thing called? Corrupt suit. But let's see what it does. I don't think it's gonna help me much. Let's see if we're close enough. Yeah, we are. Nice. Honestly, that really surprises me that we are close enough, because, I mean, let's be real. Some of the antics that I've been up to in this game were completely unintentional, and okay. That cleared a good amount of space. Let's see if we can come over here and get remaining enemies, if there are any. I'm sure there are, but looks like they were all taken out. That's cool. So let's run around and collect some stuff. Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, and admittedly, I am playing much more cautious because Of course, this is a higher level system. I don't know why I'm doing this. You know what? Let's jump down here too. See how these guys are. We've cleared 2 of them. Hopefully we can, wait, there's a red marker over there. Oh, I guess that's underground. Ooh, man, oh my God, this is covered in the red stuff. I guess if we use the grenades, looks like some things were taken out already. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get very far down here. Guess we can if we stay on these ancient bricks. Let's at least go get this chest. We can manage that, surely. Surely. Okay, that's what I have now. Tier 7 extractor. Doesn't look like we're getting anything that we don't already have readily available in other places. Let's run up here, and I need to go get some more light grenades because obviously I need them. Oh, well, that guy's kind of easy to take out. That was surprising. Okay, no chest, nothing. QB, anything around here? What do you see, buddy? Okay, well, that was okay. A little bit easier than I was expecting it to be, which I'm not quite complaining about. I mean, you know, let's be real. That's just silicon. I don't really need that. Okay, I think we're done here. There's a chest right there. I did not see that. I just step right in it. Okay, well, it wasn't complete waste. Let's get a little bit higher in the atmosphere before someone starts taking pot shots at us. Clean out our inventory so we have plenty of space for the next rendezvous point. I cannot get out of my seat. Maybe I have to be closer to the atmosphere? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Really? Okay, I guess you do. Interesting. So I just realized that we jumped the gun significantly because in the top left corner, there is clear directions that says liberate the Quberion space station and portal. And what do you think I'm doing? Jumping down to a planet to play around. We have cleared both 2 of those locations though, so it's not a complete waste, I guess. But thankfully I've realized that because I did not want to have to mess up the, I don't know, the sequence of events here. What am I doing? We're halfway there. Just go ahead and stop. When I saw a clown car and thought I'd jump in it. Okay. Go ahead and liberate that. Cool. So we now have immediate access to the space station and the portal. So this, talk with Asenka and space station. Cool. Okay. And one nice thing is we can go ahead and hopefully sell a lot of our stuff since this is the level 30 system. Or do you just over here stargazing? I mean, I can't really blame you. It is a beautiful view. Let me look first. Yep. Still nice. Welcome back, Knight. Glad to see you back here. I'm Asenka. I've been holding this station since the attack. The situation is dire. The other planets in the system are blocking access to Quberion 1, and they have their own shield to guard them. Unless you have a way past those shields, I'm not sure what you can do. But if you do, cleansing those 3 planets should grant us access back to the capital. Click. Okay. Oh, that was it. Purify the planets 2, 3, and 4. Cool. Okay. Now we can get on with it. But before we do that, let me repair this ship because, you know, I was standing there taking fire. We'll go ahead and sell some of this stuff, but it looks like our little space trader that the black market dude is not there. Wait a minute. I'm on the wrong side of the station. Let's try this again. Before we do, yep, I'm not selling any of that. Oops. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and fly over there. So I am close enough to quickly get my inventory if I need to, or just fly away from it completely. Oh, fly into it. There's a lot of wrench symbols. Are there things I need to repair? Wouldn't surprise me. Let's check that out and find out. Yeah, is this broken? No? Okay. Hey, how are you? I met your cousin. Okay, let's go ahead and get some stuff. Get to selling. I've spent the last several minutes selling everything we can, reorganizing a lot of bills and inventory. It was quite a bit of a mess, actually. And I also upgraded everything to tier 7 for the suit. Backpack, jetpack, the scanner. I obviously had the option to upgrade some of these items to like the named items, like the Dragon Rush. But it's expensive to make, which I have the materials to do it. That's not really the problem. But it actually is no different or no better than what I currently have. Because it literally has the same thing. It's flight time. My flight time's higher because I've now modded it. But otherwise, the energy cost is higher. It's kind of strange. Well, my energy cost says 37. That one says, oh, that one is 20. So it's okay, never mind. That would be cheaper. But you know what? I also modded this, so that changed the efficiency on it. But either way, the Unveiler looks like it is 1205 as well. So I don't understand the rationale on doing that. The Hoarder, you would think that would be kind of worth it, but my backpack is a 50 count as well. So I don't understand what the benefit is that of those are. I will be missing something. Maybe it gives you other perks. I have no idea. We're gonna go back over to 2 and continue with our cleansing session. So far, I've done everything I can for upgrades for all of our equipment. We've made it back to Quberion 2, and we are going to finish Cleanse Planet. I have done a bit of Googling, and I think either Google is broken, or chances are it's me. Let me just show you real quick. This suit here, the Corrupt Suit Tier 3, it does help with the corruption. At least you would think so, because it's in the name. But if you actually look at it, the details, this description is the exact same description as my suit. My current suit provides, obviously, more shield, armor, and sprint, which the sprint in itself is actually quite good. But so I'm not really sure if that's something that I'm just at a loss. Anyway, the whole point of what I was trying to say here is no one really knows. I have no idea how to get higher level corruption suits. So I don't know. It's a mystery. So let's go ahead and take out this walker. I've gotten so good at being and editing and everything else that this is my second time to do this because, yep, you got it. I ended up recording with the mute button on. Again, super awesome. Love wasting my time. But luckily, this game is fun, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's see here. Bring down the rain again. Okay, get back to our seat so we can blasty blast. So yeah, the first time I attempted this, it could be the first and second time, who knows. It did not work out too well because there were some game breaking to the point that I would actually just jump down there and do this. It was more exciting, better, footage and everything else. But as soon as I was down there, I was not able to fire upon it. I don't know if it was because of the proximity of my ship or what, but it was kind of crazy. Not at one point could I shoot and hit anything. It was very frustrating, but whatever. These things happen. Oh, did you bring a friend? A little scorpion friend? When all else fails, just shoot it with a rocket because, it's just exciting. Who doesn't like fireworks? Speaking of, we should probably go get some more rockets. Yep, I knew you were here. You little buggers are always around. And I think these are some of the literal worst things in the game. So hard to hit. Often they're easy to kill, but yeah, definitely take time to kill you. Yeah, so we're going to go... I have a feeling that we're going to have to, like I said, do some grinding to go ahead and get some upgraded materials. My weapons, I think, are going to be okay. I've got decent, I think, tier 5 and up. What are these silly things trying to steal my Easter bonnet? Yeah, but the since I have on my weapons and equipment seem very appropriate, but I do suspect we're going to have to upgrade some other things, which is, now that I'm saying this out loud, I don't know what that would be. I do think I'm going to go ahead and do like a scavenger hunt, maybe after we cleanse this planet real quick, and see if I can find like some bases or whatever else. Not bases. Let's just fly directly out of the planet's atmosphere. That was fun. Let's try this one more time. Wow. I'm recording this early in the morning. I'm staying up till almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Recording soda. Oh my god, I cannot get this thing to turn over here. Oh jeez. It really is a clown circus up in this trailer. But anyway, so that recording that I ended up missing out on, flying so much better, I swear. I don't know if it's because, whatever. I've been playing so long yesterday and recording, but that was, let's just say it could have been must-see TV, but you'll never know. Okay, so those missiles go a lot farther. So one thing that I was noticing yesterday is like they were shooting, which obviously they always do, but it looked like they weren't coming close to my ship. I guess they were hitting the shield. And I get back in my ship because I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't have to stress too much about it. They're not doing too much damage, or they're not doing any damage to it. I was seriously mistaken. They did a significant amount of damage to it. I need to jump to the top of my ship because, oh my god, are they hitting me? I think they are. Oh, it's this clown. Really? What? How is it that stupid bird, one, is indestructible, and two, causes that much problem when I'm in my ship? And sadly, I don't know what I ended up losing in footage, because there's been a couple times that a bird has actually come into my ship, like just shown up in the ship, phased through the wall or whatever, and I'm just sitting there doing something, and then all of a sudden it's a bird on my head. Kind of crazy. So what we're gonna do here is jump over here and try to close this real quick. What did I just pick up? I just picked up sapphires from this? That's new, isn't it? I think it is. I guess if I, pay attention and stop talking about shiny objects, we could get this accomplished. I'm just trying to take out the turrets real quick so I can jump in the ship and get over there. Okay, one right there. Hello, there it is. Okay, one down, two down. Should be able to hop up here now and hopefully finish this up. Oh, I guess they, come on. I'll push the correct button. Damn, well, I know there's another one over there somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Got it. I want to go home, mommy. Go ahead and top up my health here and my energy. Whatever growing boy needs. Okay, hopefully there's not going to be another turret. On this side of it, yeah, it doesn't look like it. Cool. Go ahead and knock this out. Wrap this up. That was yesterday's episode, thank you. Oopsie. At least I still have those. Yeah, there's a certain point that I had no idea what footage I lost. Went back and saw the recording and I was like, oh, I remember what I said there. And I'm like, what a shame having to redo it. It's not doing the gameplay. It's like not having a clue as to what you just did. And let's be real, I'm certainly not gonna rewatch the footage and try to remember. Luckily I had I could revert to, which I have, and we're all good. Come on, bring it. Too bad it's not corrupted. Is that thing corrupted? Let's go look at it. Nope, it's just silly. What am I getting that for? Oh, are you shooting me? Are you pulling out? Oh, it's less. Way to go, Weezer. You tap dancing over there, buddy? There's some weapons that he just dropped. It might be worth it. It might not. I'm kind of going for the latter. Oh, okay, this was worth it. Cool. Really? We've made it over to the light weapon. Activate. Ta-da! Oh, now this planet has been cleansed. We are going to continue on with this endeavor. We've got, what was it? Yes, 2 more planets to do. Same thing. We're gonna go check one out. It's just one of those things. I guess we're in a good spot to just continue with this. Sometimes it's, try to be a little bit overly cautious with, like, I'm assuming this is an end game. I don't know. I make shit up as I go along. So I wanted to just make sure that we had what we needed, because I don't mind grinding off recording just to get, as far away from my short bus as possible. Let's see. This is emerald, I assume. And make a city out of those, shall we? Shall we indeed? Yeah, let's go over to this little, I never remember what these things are called. We were told the first game, but I didn't take notes, and we all know I can't read, so there's that. But hopefully we can find some good loot down here. Because again, this is a area. It's the highest tech you can get. So much tech that he should probably be paying attention. I mean, that spread on that gun is crazy. Okay, yes. Yes. Oh, glowing diamonds. That's cool. 20 of them. At least, they give you a good amount of these things and not just like, oh, you received 1 when it's out of a chest. Because when the Jim's sitting there, you received 1. I was like, wow. Yeah, I needed that, but still kind of like, really? All this for 1 little nugget? Okay, someone's up there. Maybe we can bring him down. And if he falls on my head. Okay, maybe he's a little higher up there than I thought. It's just 1 level. Yeah, you're underground. It's just 1 level of dirt. No problem. Stupid. I think these birds are like, oh my God, you guys saw that, right? He just literally flew through the wall, the ground. QB, I hope you have your camcorder, your Betamax out and ready. We're gonna have to file an insurance claim. Okay, let me chop these weapons up. So yeah, if it's kind of like that, everything that I've explored on and off recording, been very beneficial for any of the equipment and the products that we've been finding. It's all been kind of, nothing real impressive. we can easily get in other places much faster and easier. So I don't know. We're not going to continue with that just yet, unless I am, proven wrong, which is highly likely that I will be. Court reporter, strike that statement, see? We found a marksman rifle. Yeah, we actually found the tier 7 of this, so we've been using this weapon since I think I got it in the second episode, and I really like this weapon. So now we've got it. It is fully modded. I have no idea what the mods are, but I'm gonna go ahead and repair it and see what goes on with it. Let's just see what the mods are. Put it up here. We can see the mods. Okay. All level 4s, damage bonus, explosion, and projectile velocity. Oh, too bad there's not a fire rate, because this thing is slow. Sadly, if I try to remove one of these, the weapon gets destroyed as well. So that's kind of bogus. But at the same time, let's see what the damage difference is. Don't forget your purse. The damage is 1440 and mine is 728. Wow, that's a big difference. But so far, I mean, I've been able to take out almost everything with shot. Sometimes two, but this would be, I guess, if it's a slow weapon and it really only takes one shot, then is that really all you need? I don't know. Let me see. Fire rate 597 compared to 12. That's a painful difference. Yeah, it's unfortunate that all the slots were taken, but I'm gonna go ahead and repair it. When I was doing my Google research earlier, I did come across a little article that was saying that tier 7 weapons can currently not be sold in the game, which I thought was kind of interesting. I guess that's currently a thing. I just wanted to go ahead and come down here and pretend like I hadn't forgotten this chest. But I'm wondering how many people were like, yo, dummy, you forgot your chest. I needed to come down here and get a tree, because I'm going to go ahead and make a chest of, an upgraded chest just for tier 7 items. But clearly there are no trees on this planet. How strange is that? Okay. Grandmother Willow? Oh, there you are. Let's go get some trees. Hold, please. Some of the textures on these trees are cool. It really looks like bark. Kind of nice. See if we can harvest some of this stuff. Get going on these upgrades and these organization. Whoa, dude. All I'm trying to do is some minor deforestation. And he just completely bugged out. Like, I'm out. Nope. Not gonna mess around with you and your chainsaw. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of organizing here and we'll get right back to the action. Sure. So, space friends, do you see that large pile of space kibble over there? Well, that's what every one of these markers are. So I previously had gone around and shown them all on the map. But I mean, they're obviously still going to be there, but they all turn to the little red spots. There's nothing else actually on this planet. There's no post or anything else that I have found. What I am going to do real quick, though, is run around and see if there's actually anything worth finding on my bike. So we might do a quick fast forward of that. Ooh. After we take care of these fun friends from a distance. Wow. Bitch happy. He just falls down the hill. Did you hear something? I don't know why that's so funny. Probably because I'm a bit mental. And yeah, just like call down your bike and just walk away. Nah, not interested. I'm just gonna go over here, hang out in the grass. Yeah, it's funny because the thing looks weird. The guys have given decent loot compared to some of the other stuff that I've recently found. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. And they're not even corrupted or anything. So, and thus far, all the corrupted enemies have given good stuff. I'm gonna fly into your face. Just kidding. Don't want to ruin the paint job. This planet is very interesting with its, what there it is. With this environment that it has. This is like, rolling hills and such. I appreciate this. This large difference in how they've represented different planets. Oh my God, jeez, really? Wow. Okay, that kind of stuck how fast he was killing me. I guess that happens when you're sitting here talking at the side of your face and not preparing yourself. Oh man, wow. That guy's kind of tough. Ha! Who's the badass now? Still him. Yeah. Definitely don't be impressed. See how fast I turned around on that one? Yeah. Yeah. QB, anything up there? There's a guy down here. And these guys pack a punch. Who knew? Several levels higher than you would be so much stronger. Yeah, I don't think I got this guy down here. Yeah, there. Ta-da. Lightsaber? QB, is there anything in here worth even considering? I don't know either. Let me take a look while we're here. And hey, I have upgraded this little extractor to the highest level I'm going to upgrade at the moment. Is it tier 7 or is there, I don't know, a named version of it? I think there is, but I don't really care. I think this will be fine. Okay, we've got a gin gun and a tier 7 backpack. That's nice. Yeah, whatever. Flight time is increased for our jetpack. That's a jetpack, not a backpack. So yeah, it's like at this point, I've not been finding anything of major interest. What the hell was that name? Okay, Gunther. Okay, moving on. Interesting. I'm not even gonna question it because it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go to number 2. I'm sorry, number 3. Numbers are fun. Yeah, even the vendors in this system aren't buying some of my higher level stuff. Obviously tier 7 we've already discussed, but like some of my tier 6 stuff, they didn't purchase. I'm like, whatever, guess we're stuck with it. Let's go ahead and take down this shield with the shield breaker. Well, maybe. We are at Quberion 3. We are going to try this one more time, and nothing is happening. I'm quite sure. What? Oh my God, did we just totally miss? And I say we, I meant, did I miss the message that the shield's reduced? Strange. I don't know. Why was the laser still pointing at it? Doesn't really matter. Let's carry on with this. Let's see. Let's pick up an initial target here. We've got, yeah, some dark sources. And yeah, I guess it was essentially the same as the last one. So we're gonna go just start next to us. We'll go down and take care of the southern portion of the map and continue on. I did stop the light temple and get some light grenades. Got 24 of those. So that's going to help quite a bit. At least it should. I guess I could have done this one last. Because then is that that's not the light weapon. It's a temple, which we could go ahead and clear that too. We get some decent loot out of it. Let's go ahead and take care of this. You know what, hold on a minute. I'm gonna go over on that side. Give me more of a place to stand. We can hide in here behind those pillars and such. We can quickly get down here. Take a ship for a moment. Okay. That wasn't too bad, maybe. For once, I'm gonna worry about the loot another time. Am I close enough to this? Oh my God, where is my, what the, interesting. Yeah, I was reorganizing and I guess I totally screwed that up. I don't even know where the heck I got the carapace from. I guess I just got it, I'm sorry. Yes, sorry about that. Jeez, that was crazy. Oh my God, I literally, also as you can see, I went ahead and got some light shards and clearly I put them all away. Let me get myself 5 of them will work for now. Jeez, you know, it's been a few minutes since, that's not even what we're going for. It's over there. Okay, so what had happened is I stopped recording just a few minutes ago, paused the recording. I did quite a bit of research on some stuff. We're gonna be doing next, figure out what the deal was with some of the essential bugs that were seeming to happen over and over again. I didn't find any answers on any of that, which is not as, what the hell is this? Okay, now they're shooting at me. Of course they are. Let's see. Should be able to take these things out. Yep, go ahead and get this giant moth. I don't know what that is. Dragonfly? Disco fly? Who cares? Okay, I think that's a good place for that. In the grave. Let's go while we're standing here. Otherwise, I will forget it. Making a point to not get it first, and then I forget it in the end. What the hell is hitting me? And why aren't they corrupted? I don't get it. You're walking through all this red darkness and nothing happens to them? That doesn't make sense. Come on, what's going on? I didn't think I was close enough for that. Roller skates. Let me just run over here. We're not on it, standing on it for too long. Is that what that little flower's for? Stand here. Yep, that was kind of cute, quite frankly. Well, everything on this planet is hostile, obviously. Instead of cleansing the planet, we should just, turn it into glass. Just kidding. All right. Okay, we've got one down, several more to go. You are no longer with us. We have made it to the next location, and it is a walker. Let's see which direction this thing is going. I guess it really doesn't matter. We're not going to be sitting over it too long. Let's jump out real quick. Go ahead and cast the weapon. Jump back in our ship and take it out with our laser. It seems to be the quickest way to do it. Especially we don't have to worry about that little glitch or whatever happened before where I tried it 3 times. Time I could not jump out of the ship and actually hit whatever the thing is, the core. And it was just strange. In this case, instead of respawning, let's just go ahead and be done with it. There's a little spider down there. Should be able to get that, no problem. Save. You can save often. What? See, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. I cannot hit this. I don't know if you noticed that or not. That I can hit. This I can hit. But the other thing is like, well, it's like this. Now I can? Is it just one? Yeah, you see how it's, okay, now I got it. Every now and then it like has that little bounce back like there's a shield on it, which the animals don't have shields. But it usually happens whenever I am under my ship. Which you're like, oh, well, don't be under your ship. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of being able to drop in from the cargo hold. So I don't think that's a valid but anyway, whatever. We're working around it. We're moving on. Okay, there's like 4 of these little, I'm assuming there's the domes, the pyramids, and just under this next walker. And this area is actually pretty cool. Like looking at everything just covered in glossy red. Pretty sweet. I mean, it's total nightmare fuel, but okay, what is down there? There is some kind of big animal down here. Oh, okay. I think this is one of those animals that the high-end stuff comes from. So we'll come back later. I do want to do that for sure. Okay, walkers over here. It's cool, everything's just the same color. But the lighting effects are really nice. They did a really nice job on that. Okay, almost stepped out. That would have been pleasant. Rule number 1, don't fall off the ship. Yeah, to hell with that spider. Okay, let's go collect our goodies. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's go ahead and recharge our batteries and health. Try to be somewhat intelligent about it. Yay, spider grub, hooray. I'm wondering how long it would take for QB to actually do something. Because he doesn't actually show up or do anything. Seems like an extended period of time. I mean, that was a lot of corruption from those spiders. It seems like I get more corruption from these spiders than anything else, which freaking ridiculous. Come on. You know, I think in the future I should just run from those like I do in real life because, you know, they kind of suck. Well, that's funny. If only you could get rid of flies in the real world by, you know, shooting a guy at the center of them. So funny. Get the fly swatter, Bob. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this pellet gun. We are approaching the last location, and this will be the second planet that we have cleansed, and we are going to continue on with this quest. But what I'm going to end up doing, I very much suspect, is I need to go ahead and get, what is this? Huge. I'm kind of obviously speechless. I'm going to go get higher level equipment, hopefully, but more specifically, I'm going to go cleanse some temples and some surrounding systems. It's kind of low level ones just to get some hearts. You know, I'm assuming quite a bit easier. I think this is where we need to land. Yeah, that's where all the stuff is. But I don't see that. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Well, we can just do this from here, I suspect. If we hurry, they cause too much problem. Come on, see if I can take any of these things out. And we get some loot, proper loot from it. It's so funny, that's full of flies. Wow, I'm wasting batteries on flies. It's just funny. Oh, nice, Cronus horns. It's the first time that we've actually received those. Those are needed for much higher level weaponry that's over at the light temple. So that is cool. I assumed that we would be able to find them on this planet. So once we unlock the 3 planets, I kind of suspect that we'll obviously be going over to the home planet, and that's where probably all galactic hell will break loose, which, you know, bring it on. On the way to the light weapon, I'm going to just drop down here and check out these locations. I very much suspect that they're just like the other ones, just the in the pyramid thing. So mark them on the map. Yep, hitting confirmation for this one, and I very much assume this one as well. And that is okay. We at least know what we're dealing with. So that's going to be a good little farming run for us to get some of those higher end materials like the Draconis things and such we would receive. Oh, let's go over here and cleanse this planet. Oh, this planet finished. Well, it's really not, but you know, close enough. Yeah, once I I'm off recording for today, I'm going to come back through this planet and some other things. And I'll have the recording ready if we can get some decent footage for tomorrow. Show the farming of going through all of those little things over there. The pyramid and the dome and such. Okay, no, could be worse. Okay, we've got our qubits. Awesome. So this is planet 2 done. Okay. Well, while we're out, we might as well go pick up a cup of milk. So the last episode looks like it might just be actually going through the home planet and taking care of that. Now, granted, I'm not trying to be overzealous when I say that. It might take us, depending on how difficult the last planet is. So far, it is not anywhere near as difficult as I was expecting it to be. At the same time, I have been kind of power leveling since that third, fourth episode. What I'm trying to do here, basically, go ahead and get the turrets from this location so then we don't have to worry about them shooting our ship and we can just hover right over it. And I don't have to worry about hopping down here and it's not working, but we'll just make it work because we're getting annihilated. Hopefully we can get out of here before the ship gets destroyed. It's also depending on what was hitting us. The one of those stupid birds, because there seemed to be one right behind us. Okay, what is shooting me? Stupid bird, I'm assuming. Yes, and it's in my ship's shield, so I can't even hit it. But it will cause damage to my ship, which is very... I'm trying to be polite about it. Screw you, bird. I'm out of here. Okay, I guess that was the first one. But oh well. Let's get over here to this spawner and take care of it. It was really kind of close, but totally missed it. See if we can find a turret. Sure. Okay, here it is. If all else fails, the missile works. Let's see if we're close enough. We are not. I think we were. Oh man, out again. I don't know why it does that. And damn, that is really annoying. Yeah, I'm surprised I survived that. Yeah, getting thrown out of the ship whenever you're just from the seat. It started it never happened until I think it was yesterday's recording or the day prior, but I had never noticed it before, and now it happens. Probably you get out of the seat, and you throw yourself out of the ship. Yeah, that's how you normally travel, I guess. So I'm curious if the darkness enemies, those little zombie guys, are cleansed once the planet is cleansed. I don't think that is the case. Hopefully not, because we might need to run around and explore, see what's in this chest. Should be easy enough to get down on. Oh my god, what the hell? What is that thing? Oh, they're meteors. It's like, what is destroying everything? That is hilarious. You know, it's gonna land on your head. Well, clearly it is. That's just a little ridiculous. Oh my god. And I haven't even been paying attention to the meteor strikes recently because, you know, why? How are my batteries doing? Shit, yeah, we're fine. We're totally fine. Well, okay. Got 2 more missiles. That's okay too. Steps are a challenge. Yeah, I guess there's no reason to, I guess, waste the missiles if we don't have to. And we've got plenty of resources to make 6 of 1. Who cares? Let's just get this over with. See if there's anything down there. Sea-wise, I'm sure that something will spawn in my pocket as soon as I get down there. So one thing that interesting is the Higgs boson is quite elusive. Well, it's an inanimate object, but it's still very difficult to find. I think I've realized that we've only collected 1 in yesterday's endeavor and today. And now we did get the actual container full of them, which was a really great find. I'm talking about the actual Higgs boson itself that you can put into a container and make the full thing. Crazy looking birds. This is where we're going before we... And those birds are massive. Yeah, surely is this the Draconis thing that we need its teeth from? Let's worry about that afterward. Let's take these turrets out. If it wasn't such a jack, I'd still have missiles. Yeah, there's a sweet spot and distance that you need to get to actually hit the... Cool. Okay, that should be good enough to at least take this out. I don't think we're close enough, though. Yeah, I'm trying to lower the ship. Oh, damn. No, come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, wow. I guess we were not even close. There were several more of the turrets that were attacking us. Well, this is the last on the map that needs to be cleansed for the 3rd planet. So I'm going to jump out of here real quick. Pray to whatever is listing from this crazy ass planet. And see if we can, well, maybe I can take this guy out on the ship. I want to see if he drops, how much damage, Jesus. Well, I guess I shot the last one with a missile. No wonder it was easier to kill. Good times. Okay, let's go ahead and heal, save, you know, all the usual stuff, and collect this loot. Yes, okay, this is the scales. Okay, wow, there's a lot of them. Draconis scales. Okay, that goes towards one of the upgraded weapons. Okay, we're gonna head over to the temple and go ahead and cleanse this planet fully. Look, I was like, hello? Anyone gonna catch me? Okay, our night level has increased. Planet Quberion 4 has been purified. So excellent. We've actually made some pretty good progress here. And yeah, nothing to be ashamed of. I'm ashamed. Man, those domes just look really cool on the horizon. That sunset. QB, let's just stand here. Pretend like none of this craziness is happening. Catastrophe. Okay, what is that? Glowing sapphire. Okay, collect this chest. Where'd it go? Someone steal it? Yeah, I think that's the case. Or is it buried under this like before? That was kind of funny. Here's your statue. It's under this mountain. You have to dig it out. Well, I'm definitely gonna be doing this thing often. Or ever. Really worth it to do this. Kill yourself for 1,000 qubits. Yep. Sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I knew that was. Well, we're already this far into it, right? Well, okay. That was sure exciting. So I think this is where we're gonna wrap this up today. This episode was maybe a little bit longer than I was expecting it to be. Got like right at 3 hours of footage. Oof. So anyway, that's my problem to solve and not yours to care about. So moving forward, we are going to end up trying to cleanse the home planet and rescue the princess. Now, that is a lot to hope for in the next episode. I have no idea what we're going to walk into, but we'll see how this goes. So anyway, thanks again as usual for hanging out and playing with me today, and we will see you in the next one.